Since Justiguy has arrived, he's been here actually for a bit, and we're starting chapter 4 over, but we might as well just go all the way through at this point. There's been some technical difficulties. I was sick. You don't care. I don't even care anymore. I just want to do this. Let's do it. Seiko and her little brother are having a wholesome bath together. Come on, you. I'll wash your back. Oh, we like Seiko, even though she's... I can wash it myself, you know? These sprites are always so expressive, although some might say, "Why you hide under there, little man? There's no secrets in this bathroom." Come on, don't. Oh, actually, it's actually a good thing I am rewatching this because I forgot about this part. Take this. What are you doing? Come here, you little cutie pie. Stop it, Nature. That tickles. Very wholesome family bonding. Gotcha. Jeez, why do you have to be like that? Gee, nonsense. Hmm? You just really are like a mom. Alright, let's just skip that because I don't want to get banned. Then, this really is late getting home today. She said Dad had a surprise for us too. That she'd help me get ready for it. Wonder how long she'll be. Honey? What the fuck was that anyway? Like, did a bird crash into it? Or is that some haunted nonsense? Are we having a typhoon or something? Such weird weather. Masaka. Ooh, spoopy. Oh, the dog. Mayu. Mayu-chan. Mayu-chan. Mayu. Mayu. Where are you? Mayu. Sorry, I had to unplug something. Nani, Mom? Running late. The other dead girl. This is your last day, Kisaragi. Alright, and her parents suck. Okay, yeah, I remember now. And then it makes us see what happened. Yes, okay, I remember. She sees the ghosts. I go in. Okay, I remember now. Chapter 4. Meta fighters ready. Roll battle. Oh, my head. Where am I? Doko. Change my face real quick. Oh. Honey, I'm main building. I'm awake from a bad dream and find myself in another. Damn it! Oh, let's go to that save. Save in the game. Okay, we're back. We're back on track. Satoshi is on with the way. He's gotta find his sister from the creeper man. Let's see. There are skeletal remains. What a pain, Mendoza. Now, why don't you react to their... This is where the wing should... I guess he... It's not canon that he goes down here. Whatever. Whatever, yo. Hi, Mai. Yuka! Yuka! Ochida-kun. This way. Huh? please. Take care of Naomi. She's on the verge of snapping.
誰だ
Who's there?
誰かいるのか
Who's speaking to me?
今の声は
Swear that sounded like... Admit it, you hate all your friends. Nope. Okay.
Naomi!
Naomi!
大丈夫かおい
Hey, are you alright? What?
Naomi
Naomi. Hey, Magic Moki. Yes, hello. How are you? What? Oop, why oop? Something bad? She poofed. Oh, yes, she did poof. Naomi. Oh,
あれは
isn't that
ナオミの携帯じゃない
Naomi's cell phone? What? Careful, Satoshi. You have 7 days to live if you answer this. How dare you? Do I need to ban you? Do I need to ban you? It's a very serious game we're playing right now, and we don't need that kind of back talk here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Or am I? Alright, now let's answer the phone. Answer the phone. Should we answer the phone? Oh, yeah, we should. I mean, why am I... That doesn't help. Help me. Help me. Did I, like, screw up the...
Naomi?
Naomi?
Naomi なの?
You there?
返事をして.
Answer me, please!
Naomi!
Naomi, please! Let me hear your voice! Please! Just say something! I'm alone, Naomi! God, please! Nothing happen to her!
もしもし
Hello? Hello? Help me. Help me. Help me.
なんだ
What the hell?
いい加減にして
This
くれよ
place needs to cut the crap already.
捨てていくわけにも
Can't just leave it though. Naomi's cell phone. Naomi always used to text with Seiko during class. Seems like such a distant memory now. Acquired Naomi's cell phone. Something does not affect candle. What? Something feels very wrong with the audio still. I don't know. Maybe it's too soft? No, it's at max. That's not good, actually. This is definitely not max volume. Alright, let's go save before we continue. Because I think you're gonna have a lot of choices to make. Why did you do that? I didn't make you do that. Oh, don't just walk to the... That would have been your left without me telling you. Didn't this make a sound? No. Whatever, we'll do that. Why is the music quiet now? Is this game supposed to have like some like meta shit going on, or did I get like hacked or something? This is very creepy. I don't think this is supposed to be. Okay. Arc. You've ever seen it before? Oh wow. That you seem to be, you would be in the minority in that one, because it seems like most people I talk to actually played the PSP version or watched people play the PSP version, and this is my first time too. So we are in the same boat in that regard. It's full of dirty human hairs and a thin white film of mold around each and every one of. Ew. There are broken eyeglasses on the ground. Well, can I pick it up? No.
大変だったんだから。
Well, it was tough, you know. Doesn't sound good.
びっくりしたんだよ。
I was certainly surprised.
でね、聖子聞いてよ。
So, Seiko, did you hear? I need a more smiley face. What is it? What is it?
振り向いたらね、
Kishinuma bumped into Satoshi, turning around earlier and totally touched his crotch. Seriously? I like it, I like it. When I saw it happen though, I just wanted to smack Kishinuma upside the head. Oh dear Naomi, do I detect a little jealousy? A hint of jealousy. Maybe. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Magic Wokey, for subscribing. No, I mean, you put me in a very, you put me in a very difficult position. You did. Mom, they're picking on me. Maybe two of us got a huge fight. Yeah, it's priceless. I wish I could have seen it. I don't think you'd be so keen on it if you were there. It's a pretty sight. I don't know. Oh, sure. Thank you again, and have a good night. Good one. I have a feeling I would have enjoyed it anyway. These are such idiots. Cute though. Mochida-kun in particular, right, Naomi?
誰かいるのか?
Is someone there? And then they go quiet. The door is shut and locked. There's no indication that anyone is inside. Except, you know, the voices that we just heard moments ago. The door is shut and locked. There's no indication that anyone's inside. The door is shut and locked. There's no indication that anyone is inside. Oh. Back up. The door is shut and locked. Sense a presence behind the stall door. Okay, and... Kicking the door! Naomi! Dumbass! What the hell do you think you're doing? Fuck, let's get over there. What do I do? Try to hold her up. I need to do something. I need to... Determination! I need to do something. I have to loosen that rope around her neck. Hoist her up on his shoulders. I'll save you.
待ってろ。
Hold on.
よし。
Good.
戻った。
You're still breathing. Naomi, stay with me.
今。
I'm gonna loosen that rope. Reach behind to unfasten.
見えない。
I can't see what I'm doing.
これか。
Is this it? Still supporting Naomi on his shoulders, with her upper body drooping between the brick wall of the bathroom and his head. Satoshi reached behind him and fiddled with the knots at the base of the noose. Somehow or another, he managed to loosen the rope's grip. Naomi!
おい、ナオミ。
Hey, you're all right now. Breathe. We-
よし。ゆっくり
That's。it. Easy now, just like that. Breathe in and out, slow and steady. Satoshi.
サトシ。
あ、大丈夫か。あんまり驚か
Yeah,
せない
it's me. Are you all right? You really had me scared there for a minute. What?
どうした。
What's wrong?
痛
Are
み
you in pain? Dumbass. Get here sooner next time. What's... Ah, sorry.
やだよね。
What's wrong with me?
してるだろう。
What am I doing? No need to apologize. Just don't need. Huh? No
その
need to apologize. Oh,
その大丈夫か。
is
首。
your neck okay?
私、
My neck?
どうしてたのかな。
What was I doing anyway?
階段から落ちた
I
後
fell down the stairs, and then
気がついたらサトシ
when
が
I
いた。
came to, you were here.
記憶がないのか。
You don't remember anything?
ええ、
I guess
階
not.
段から落ちて
After I fell,
足がすごい音したから
I heard a snap in my leg and figured I'd broken it.
くじいた時にセコが巻いてくれた。
Turned out it was just the
Itaga
splint
oreta
that
dake mitai.
Seiko had used on my sprained ankle earlier.
篠原か。
Shinohana?
そうい
I
えば
think I
さ
heard
っき
her
声が
voice a little bit ago.
どこに行ったんだ。
Any idea where she is?
セコ、
Seiko. Seiko is. Hmm?
そんなバ
That's
カな。
impossible.
さっき俺
I heard her
声を
voice.
聞いたのに。
She spoke to me just a few minutes ago.
セコ、
Seiko.
セコ。
Seiko.
下ろしてやろ
Let's get her
う。
down.
ねじゃかわいそうだ。
I feel bad leaving her like that. Mm,
喧嘩別れした
we
ま
had
ま
a
だった
fight
の。
just before we parted ways.
私が悪かったのに。
I was the one
意
in
地
the
張っ
wrong,
ちゃって
but I was too stubborn to admit it.
次会ったら
Next time I saw her, the Seiko was already dead.
私のせいかもしれ
It
ない。
might have even been my fault.
ひどいこと
I said some pretty mean things to her.
もう
And I
謝ること
can't
も
even
できない。
apologize anymore. Naomi,
大
it's
丈夫。
alright. It's not your
お前のせいじゃ
fault.
ないさっきお前も
You do realize that you also,
自分で
Hang
首を
yourself,
つっていたのは
right?
分かっ
私が
I
首を
did?
嘘。
That's That's not possible.
首の皮が
But
ヒリヒ
there
リ
is
してきたよ。
making pain around
本当に
my
私
entire
が
neck. Did I really?
やはり記憶がないのか。
Oh, you don't remember.
きっと篠原も
I'm sure it was the same for Shinohara. I don't think she knew what she
普
was
通の状
doing.
態じゃなかったんだ。いくら悲観しても
No matter how upset she was,
篠原は
she would never.
簡単に諦めて
She wasn't the type to give
自
up
分を
on
殺すような真似する
anything.
やつじゃないだろ。
Let's heal herself over it. You,
そ
you're
う
right. She wouldn't do that.
多分
Probably not, anyway.
そういえばさっき
Actually,
私たちと
there was this spirit who came to
女の
talk
子
to
の幽霊
me.
に言われたわ。
A girl about the same age as us.
この学校の呪いに
She
触れてい
said
ると
that anyone
精
who's
神を
been
侵されて
touched by the curse of this school will have their mind taken over. Go crazy.
精神を
Their
侵さ
mind
れる。
taken over?
呪いも何もこんなところに監禁されれば誰だっておかしくない。
Curse or no curse, you get the feeling that anyone trapped in here for long enough would go
む
insane.
しろ
Clearly, we need to get out of this school as soon as we possibly can. The longer we're in here, the more danger we're in.
気丈な直美や篠
I
原
mean,
に
if Naomi and Shinohara,
こんなことになって
if even Naomi and Shinohara, two of the strongest people I know, can wind up like this,
俺も含め
then any one of us would be next, myself
や
included.
っちゃダメだ。
We'd better make sure nobody's left by themselves in here anymore.
とにかく
It
早くみんなと合流
sounds
し
like we
て
need to hurry up and find the others and get out of here. Yeah.
ね
That brings up something else, though. That girl spirit also said this school was its own version of closed space.
私とセイコしかいないって
Seiko and I
言われ
were
てたのに
the only living beings present.
サトシどうして来れた
So,
の
how did you get here, Satoshi? Now that you
そういえば
mention it,
校舎の
there
雰囲
is
気
a
が違う
different
な。
feeling in the air now that there was before. Now than there was before.
心配する気持ち
Such concerns for your
心をかき
friends.
乱す衝動
And all the impulses
そ
that
れで
go
いい
with it,
のです
spurring the heart into action. It's truly a noble sentiment.
行きなさい
Now go!
思い人のも
Go
と
to the one who occupies your thoughts.
へもう遅い
Oh,
かもしれ
you
ませんけ
probably
ど
won't make it in time.
そうだ。俺もさっき
Think of it, I was also approached by the spirit of a high school girl.
気を失ったらここにいたんだ。
Shortly afterwards, I lost consciousness and woke up not far from here. Wonder who she was.
わかんない
I'm not sure, but it sounds like you somehow
多重空
made the
間
leap from one closed space to another.
多重空間か。
Closed space. That first ghost we saw said that if two people were in different spaces, it would be nearly impossible for them to meet. Ah! Huh?
なんでもない
It's nothing, Satoshi.
さっき
I think I heard Yuka's voice on the second floor earlier. You did?
本当か。
The two of us got separated when I lost consciousness.
ダメだ。
She can't be by herself in a place like this. She'll never make it. You have no idea, my dude.
確か1階の渡り廊下。
Last I saw her, she was heading out onto the walkway between the two wings.
ナオミ来てくれ。
Come on, Naomi.
こっちだ。
This way. Okay.
篠原
Shinohara,
すまない。
I'm sorry.
連れて行っ
I wish I could take you with us, but
無理のようだ。
it doesn't seem like that's possible anymore.
許してくれ。
Please, forgive me. Go. Meanwhile, back at the... Oh, no. Whoa! Now, are you alright, Naomi? The
さっきの首のダメージで
damage to her neck and throat may have been worse than I assumed. Might have cut off oxygen to her brain or something.
ごめん
Sorry, I
怪
suddenly
我して
got really dizzy. I tripped over my own feet.
なんか
No, everything's turning white.
Naomi!
Help me! It's like she lost consciousness. I need to take her somewhere to
少
rest.
し休ませてやらないとな。
Wasn't there a nurse's office or something around here? Infirmary.
呼吸は綺麗だし
Her breathing seems normal. I
大丈夫
guess
かな。
she's okay.
ユカを探
I
して
need to go find Yuka. Naomi, you stay here and rest up.
ここで休んで待っててくれ。一人になるのは
I know it's dangerous for either of us to
俺
be
も
by
お前も危険。
ourselves.
妹をほっとくわけにもい
That
かん。
goes for my little sister, too. I can't just ignore her.
とにかく
I'll be back real
すぐ
soon.
戻ってくるよ。
I swear. Hey, Wolf Queen. No, you're not late. I'm the one who kind of had all those freaky technical issues and had to restart the stream and stuff earlier. So, no, you're good. How are you doing tonight? Fuck that one right there, I guess. Oh, thank you. Water. Please. I should really get sound effects for that. Although I don't think you can attach sound effects for those to those. Blah. You're doing good? Good. Let's see. Okay, we need to find Yuka now. Come, Satoshi! Way! Way better than I was last night,
1階から渡
which
り廊
was
下に行くはずだ。
not a good time. The walkway was just at the bottom of these stairs to the right. Well then, let's go. Uh-oh.
廊下が
It's
ない。
not here. It was alright. Did a little, No, day was actually not alright. Day was, kind of rough. But, evening, before I started stream, was okay. Did a little, game dev stuff. Did a little, you know, messing around with Roid models, trying to polish them up. That was good, so... A little half and half, I guess. How was yours? It's not here.
なんだ
Why? Why is there a wall here?
なんで壁がさっきはこの先に別館が
There was a whole
なんだよこれ
other building. What the hell is going on?
ユカ
Yuka!
ユカ
Yuka!
いい加減にして
Why
くれ
must
よ
you torment me like this? Meanwhile... Ooh. What is that? Ooh, I don't like that sound. Kizami!
小学生には親が
Science said elementary school students couldn't buy them without a parent's permission.
売ってくれた
But they sold me a hamster anyway. It was only 540 yen.
だろ
Didn't I tell you? Their lives aren't worth much at all. Huh?
なんでもないよ
Oh, nothing. What happened to the game?
で
Or this is a flashback.
こいつ
So what are we gonna do with it? Looks like how cute he is. Look at how cute he is.
お前が
You
飼う
want to take care of him?
の冗談
You're kidding, right?
そんな生
That
臭い
smelly thing? Huh?
じゃあ
Oh. What then?
すごいんだぜ
Something really special.
お前にも
Wait
見せて
till
や
you
る
see it. It's like nothing else.
命の終わる
The
し
end of a life. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. The very moment of
よこ
death.
せそれ
Come on, give it here. こ
このカッター
This
でな
box cutter should do the trick. What are you stupid? Why did it skip? Watch closely now. I don't know why it skipped. Yuya!
あんた何してんの
What do you think you're doing? Oh, it's Kisami's sister.
何もしてないよ
Nothing.
ハムの動物にあてがって何が
Don't you nothing me, you little asshole. You've got a knife and an animal in your hands. Hell yeah, you go, Nissan.
まだ未遂なんだ。
Yeah, but I didn't do anything yet. So I'm not wrong when I say nothing now, am I? Stupid bitch.
はあ
Huh? Are you for real? You realize no one likes a smartass, right?
本当に救いよう
You
のない
better cool that sass mouth, or you'll grow up to be even more of a good-for-nothing dirtbag than you already are.
キザミ
He's on my... Give him here. I'll take care of the little guy myself, okay? Bye, see you tomorrow. I swear, I don't know how he can put up with you.
ふっつ
Shut the fuck up already.
なんで俺が
Why
一
did I
番
have to be the youngest anyway?
下の兄弟が
I had a little brother of my own. I loved the shit out of him.
俺ならクソねえやバカに
I sure as hell wouldn't be like my goddamn holier than thou sister, or my fucking jerk ass of a brother. I listened to the little tyke and respect him.
妹でもいたら
If
よ
I had a little sister of my own. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man. Yeah. Gasp! What's the matter, Yuka-chan? Oh, oh! Who did this? Or did they do it themselves? The body inside it is too near to the stall door. Every time. That's quite a stench. The body inside is too near to every time you try to you have time to open it, it just slams into the corpse and bounces closed. The body bounces closed. There's a student's ID name tag on this floor outside. The body inside is too near every time. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Okay. A great many lives ended in this room. Oh, this guy is not okay. When we last met him, he killed at least, I think, 3 people, because he can. And he tried to recruit the guy who was taking pictures and getting sexually aroused by the corpses to his side. So no, he is not okay. He is still not as upsetting as the other guy, but yeah, he's not okay. But he's so happy about it. Don't say it. Don't say her name.
Yuka-chan.
Oh god, he did it. Yuka-chan. With all those bodies in there, you'll never be able to relieve yourself. You gotta get the fuck out of there.
So,
Well, shall we be off? My dear Immortal. Meanwhile,
寒いな。
sure is cold. Where the hell did Yui Sensei or Kishinuma-kun go anyway? Don't leave me by myself. I'm scared, you know. I look cool. Oh, thank you very much.
最初の教室に
Maybe
戻ってみ
I
よう
should
か。
try going back to room 1A. If I stay in this other school
こ
building
っちの
for
校舎は長くい
too
ると
long, my head's going on
頭痛くなるし。
pounding. Oh, Samehimai. Oof. Oh no. I don't like that. Stop it! Stop it already!
私たちは先生
We
に
were killed by an educator. That was
鈴本さんを殺
the
した
girl
連
who
たち
wasn't
の輪に
involved in Susumoto-san's
なか
death.
った。どうしてだろう。
She seemed different from the others.
寂
Lonelier.
しそうな感じ。
But why? Oh, are we back? Alright, we're back in control. Tally ho. Treat tomorrow like a certainty. If you're alive now, trust that you'll still be alive then. If I recall, it's Tachibana's turn for day duty tomorrow. I want to go back to class. I hate the idea that I might not be able to ever again. I swear, I'll take my schoolwork more seriously from now on. Judging by the size, there's appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. And they're dead. Thus remains, haha. Hello, ghost. Ghosto. When something catches your eye, such as a poster on the wall or an item on the floor, walk over and examine it. Never give up. Donguri arms. Uh-oh. Whoever this is seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. There's an old, crumpled up piece of paper next to the body. Well, Yuma, I guess this is as far as you go. Exhaustion is set in, so it looks like it's the end of the road. My classmate Mizuki Tomoe climbed the fence around the outdoor walkway and slipped into the woods outside the school. Been 3 days now, and she still hasn't come back. All the while, I've been stuck here getting chased around by the ghost of a girl with nothing above her jawline. I've not only twisted my ankle, but also got glass cuts all over my wrist, so I'm in no condition to keep running. Keep hearing this snap, snap, snap of scissors everywhere I go. I can't tell if it's real or if it's just ringing in my ears. Wish I'd just die already. Get it over with so I can finally rest. Maybe I can have my head cut off at the jaw like that. Tomoe Mizuki. What, did it like get cut off at the end? That was weird. Hello, ghost.
苦しい。
It hurts. It hurts so much.
死んで
Even in death, it still hurts.
いた。
Now and always. Cool. I would like to avoid that, so I'm going to be going. But there's nothing over here. Peachy. Look at my sprite. Custodian's closet. The door is locked. There's an erratic noise, like that of TV static coming from within. Congratulations on your arrival! Our most heartfelt blessings we offer to thee. Congratulations on your arrival! Our most heartfelt blessings we offer to thee. We'll be anxiously awaiting your death, and once everyone's dead, that's when we'll all be able to meet again. And then the conquest begins. I don't want to play Fire Emblem, no. It's the body of a middle schooler. Whoever it is seems to have only just died, mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Fun. There's a rusted bucket on the ground. It's empty. There's a crumpled up note on the floor. There's one thing I've learned from all this. The children are victims too. They're not at fault here. They're not the ones we should hate. Their murderer is the one who created this cycle of resentment and cruelty. Their murderer is our true enemy. The enemy! I don't know. Like, yeah, but also no. Like, I mean... Like, yes, but also no. Like, because by that logic, you know, it's like, then, you know, someone probably fucked that murderer's life up, you know? And someone made them that way. So, you know, at what point do we, like... Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students. Due to the recent kidnappings, caution is highly recommended during all daily activities. In each instance, the victim was taken quickly and unexpectedly, so please remain alert and be aware at all times. Principal Takamine Yanagi Hore? That seems like a different name. Who's my favorite character? Of the quote-unquote real cast? It would be, I think, maybe Seiko, or... I don't know, maybe Seiko, I guess? Like... or the teacher. Maybe, I guess, the teacher? Like, honestly, my favorite characters are, Shinoda-san, Shimoda-san, the hat goat, the fancy gentleman ghost, and Nana from the extra stories. I really like them. Like, I like way far and beyond above the main cast. But, Miku is kind of funny in that new story. And her wife, what was her name? Her girlfriend's name? Ryoka, I think it was. They were fun, kind of. 09041973. The message you wrote previously is still clearly visible on the teacher's desk. Ishinuma's okay, I guess. No one's responded yet. I wonder if anyone's even seen it. My message. The message is clearly visible, but nothing new has been added. Let's go into the door. Oh good, bodies. I'm so glad we could find each other before we died. We'll set off on this journey together, holding hands forevermore. There's nothing to be scared of as long as we have each other. We know that there was meaning in our lives because we were fortunate enough to find our soulmates, to find one another amongst all the fish in the sea. To our mothers and our fathers, take heart! We died happy and we wanted for nothing. And when we finally pass over to the other side, our hunger pains will be gone. We'll fly up to heaven and be joyous forevermore. What happened? Do I need to find something? Right now, she needed to go to the classroom, and she just found out that no one has come to the classroom, so I think we're just going to stumble upon something. Our only regret is the pain our deaths will cause you. But one day we'll meet again, and up in the golden realm of the ever after. Exern Senior High School, Class 3-2, Kanzaki Hotaru, Class 2-4, Minatogawa Naito. There's graffiti on the wall here. Idiots! There's no getting into heaven from here. There were two corpses here, both large enough to deduce that they were probably high schoolers. It appears that they died hand in hand, and their bleached white bones are still holding hands even now. How romantic. The lever is stuck. It won't budge. There does seem to be space for it to go down one more notch, but the mechanism is locked. There's a tiny, peculiarly shaped keyhole in its base, which means that is what we will find soon today on Dragon Ball Z. Oh, good. Oh! Ayumi's hands landed squarely in the middle of a sea of broken glass from a fallen light fixture. The skin between the index finger and thumb on her right hand was cut wide open. Ooh, that does, I don't know, why you don't gotta be so descriptive about this guy, ow, it's bleeding pretty badly. I hope the handkerchief can stop it.
そっか。
Just found out I'm anemic yesterday too. Great timing, huh? Yeah, no shit.
それでめまいがした。
Starting to get dizzy now. Not good. I need to sit down or something. Yes, you do. What? Do I take her to the nurse or? It's not like you're going to be rescued after all. We already tried everything we could to get out. We exhausted every possibility. You might live another few days, maybe even a week or two, if you tough it out. But can you stand to live that long with nothing to eat? Nothing to drink? No change of clothes? Dying is a whole lot easier. So come on, join us. We're all waiting for you. It might even be fun. There are so many ways to die. Just imagine the possibilities. But don't tarry. We're waiting after all. Waiting to welcome you. Shut up. Okay, yeah, that wasn't nice. Good save point. Heavenly Post, breaking news, serial kidnappings end in murder. Read it? Yes! Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youths were discovered within the Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 15th, 1973 at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found within them, alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Each of the corpses appeared to have its tongue and removed. Eek! Mutilations far too grotesque to describe. The page is torn at this point, and the bottom half of the article is nowhere to be found. The door seems affixed to the wall. It can't be opened. The shelf is crammed full of very old, thoroughly yellowed books with unusual titles. One book is sticking out farther than the others, as if begging to be perused. Circumnavigating the Ancient World. What? Read it? Sure. The cardinal directions are to be laid flat upon a clock face, with additional divisions placed amongst them to mimic fully times 12 notches. Beginning with the rat fixed to due north, the 12 signs of the Chinese zodiac shall be labeled clockwise around this timepiece compass. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, ram, monkey, rooster, dog, pig, and then back to rat. For ease of remembrance, it's best to equate each direction with both its zodiac sign and its hour on the clock. North, then, is both the rat and 12 o'clock. East is the rabbit, and east by southeast is the dragon. this is the basis of circumnavigation within the ancient world. Was that everything? Is that information I'm gonna need to know? I mean, like, I know some of it because that's just, you know that, but okay. Thank you for the information. Book. I will be on my way. Tally ho! What the? An unseen force is pushing you back, preventing you from progressing any farther. My gosh! An unseen force. Well, I certainly saw it the second time. It forced me. Okay, so she's looking for somewhere to sit down. And something about the Zodiac, somehow. Excuse me, sorry for your loss. I don't think we've gone down here yet. Oh, good. When you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain and suffering you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity. Your soul will never be released from its misery. Good. That's great. I mean, hey, that's basically immortality. The entranceway doors look real, but clearly unopenable, like poorly crafted models in some sick recreation for an exhibit. Huh. Why is it so dark? I'm pretty sure when she and Kishinuma were here, they could go to the door and it was bright. Oh well. Say the V. Oh wait, I don't think we have because she went... Yeah, she went right, or whether I guess, went right. So there, let's go to the infirmary. Uh-oh. It's dark. Naomi's not here, so we haven't crossed over. What's my candle doing here? I'm sure I left it outside in the hallway. Did someone move it? What? What? There's a torn piece of newspaper on the ground. Looks like the top half of an article. Read it! Tenjin Public Relations. The light and dark sides of Heavenly Host Elementary's Principal Takamine Yanagiori. Ground was broken for Tenjin's Municipal Heavenly Host Elementary School building in 1952. It quickly became a source of pride for the town, as no elementary school had stood within Tenjin's borders at all prior to its construction. Primary schoolers had previously been commuting to neighboring towns for class, or so for them in particular, Heavenly Host was truly a godsend. The coveted position of principal for this new learning institution was awarded to a man named Yanagi Takamine. Yanagi quickly became popular amongst the townsfolk for his charismatic personality, his work ethic, and his firm but fair school policies. Registration and attendance soared well beyond the school's capacity, necessitating frequent desk and chair reorders and even general building expansion. Essentially, due to Yanagi unwavering dedication, Heavenly Host became a cornerstone of life within the humble town of Tenjin. But all that began to change on the dawn of one fateful day, with an incident that would set the stage for Heavenly Host's rapid fall from grace. The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half of the article is missing. There's an There's an anatomical diagram of the human body tacked to the wall. Looking closely, each individual organ seems to be blood-stained and swollen, as if it could burst forth with a spray of gore at any moment. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves. The handle turns with a loud squeak, but not a drop of water comes out. There's a blood-splattered notebook on the desk with the word diary written in bold letters at the top. Like some sort of prop, however, it's practically molded into the desk. It can't be moved or opened. Hello. Monthly goal, how to remove a tongue, part 2 draft. Cut the tongue with a pair of big scissors. It's so thick and warm. But how will you know whose tongue it is later when you have a bunch more? Simple, label it with a name tag. The tongue is very tender and it's very squishy, so stick the safety pin in deep to keep the label from slipping. I am feeling very uncomfortable reading this. Thank you for ending there. There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves, both its blades covered liberally in blood. Hold up. But it's not rusted. There's a spirit here. No. Back away slowly. There are countless old, expired medicine bottles on the shelves, faded. Hold on. Isn't that Naomi? Oh. Oh shit, it's this one. Oh, stop. You can't let his gaze meet yours. Oh, well. Might as well get this dead end out of the way. He's staring right at... The deep black iris of the boy spirit's left eye transfixes Ayumi's gaze. It begins slowly expanding in size. I can't move my body. The boy's iris continues to grow, slowly and methodically enveloping Ayumi, until only blackness remains. The world vanishes into nothingness as the soulless muscle becomes an all-encompassing void, blotting out the whole of existence. Suddenly, in the distance, a tiny white face breaks through the darkness, shining with its own unnatural light. No, no, please, no. Oh, please, no. I'm so scared. Please, no. The face seems distorted, as if being viewed through water. Its expression shifts and wobbles for a bit, until finally, with some effort, the image clears. You've seen this face before. Somebody, please help! But no good. Is that it? Is that it? Don't do it. Don't do da-da-da. Oh, for God's sake. Game, did you peek into chapter 2 of 5 with that freaking cannibalism end? Like, don't get me wrong, you've been grossing me out. Like, plenty with, the freaking Moishige and Kizami or whatever the hell his name is, but your bad endings have had capped. Wait, no, I want this one. I am thoroughly let down. What is this? The antique doll you threw down earlier is still lying here. Pick it up? Yes! Cursed doll. A relic that once belonged to the murderer. May prove invaluable in finding his victim's remains. Acquired antique doll. Uh-oh. That was a trap. Okay. Well, let's...
ここは
I can't go this way. Why not?
もう一度
I can't bring myself to see Suzumoto like that again. Oh.
私
I feel like I'll lose my mind. Well,
ここ
where the fuck are you supposed to go then?
一度きっと
You're not leaving us with many options, girl. Shinozaki, you gotta give me something. Oh no. What is this? Where is that coming from? Sounds muffled like one of those toy Mika doll telephones. Oh Christ, it's the doll. It's definitely close.
この子だ
It's that damn doll!
人形がまた
It's
喋って
making noises again. Um,
あっちは
let's not go that way. The air is really heavy. It makes my ears ring.
行った
Let's head back to 1A before going any further just to check in. Really? Really? We're doing that again? Or has that not updated? Alright, well, I mean, it just doesn't hurt. A doll is a clue, though. We cannot slap it. Not talking anymore, though. Hello, anyone home? The message you wrote previously is still clearly visible on the teacher's desk, but nothing new has been added. Great. What about in here? Anything new added in here? Anybody new in here? The lever is stuck. It won't budge. There. Okay. Nothing to do there. Come on, Shinozaki. Let's go. Nothing there. Nothing in that room. Can we go past that unseeable force now? Nope. An unseen force. And do you want us to go back up? Because we can do that. We can go back up. If that is your desire. Weep, weep. Okay, so the doll is like a radar. Then we'll go this way. And see. Doll, Ollie, give me something, doll. Is this the right way? Come on, come on. I know you want to. No, nothing. Alright, well then we'll go this way. Excuse me, evil ghost. Ghost. Anything? Custodian door's locked. There's an erratic noise. Well, doll? Is this not what you wanted from me? Or do you want me to go to the entrance? No classroom. No classroom. It hurts so much. Urgh. Is this a thing? No. Tricky. No. No, thank you. Was the doll the thing that was giggling? But the doll might be trying to tell me something. I can't slap it. Alright, weep, weep. Can I just talk to you? Never give up? No. What about this corner over here? No? Cool. Anything over here? Over here? Alrighty. I mean, this is where we came from. And she's gonna say, I don't want to go that way because Suzumono-san.
もう一度
Yeah.
私
So, huh. Weep, weep. Not go that way. For goodness sakes, game. You are being very difficult with me. I am going to tell on you. I certainly am. But for now, let's just talk to walls and floorboards. Only one of those will help us. Yes. So I think going this way is the right way, but where this way? Wherever this is, no. Tap X on everything. Come on, come on. I will find whatever you are soon, I am sure of it. What is this? What do you want, game? Yes, it hurts, it hurts. As soon as sign but no classroom. Sign but no classroom. Sign but no classroom. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I need to take the doll back to the 5A or 1A rather. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. She just wanted to get away, so we run away, just feeling your heart. Shake it down, don't you crash on me. Door's locked. Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back to the classroom with the teacher's message, and after that, I don't know, quite frankly. Okay, so wait, right here. I make you do that again. Whatever did that. What caused that? Let's go further back and see if it happens again when we come down. Now, is he giggling because we're getting further away from what we're supposed to do, or because we're going in the right way? I don't think I can drop it. Yeah, I can't drop it. Can I? Or like, what if I go... Do I need to do it like right exactly on that space? There was something like that at one point. Okay, well that's interesting. So, what is it that I was seeing that triggered the giggles? Oh, what if, I have an idea. Okay, what if I go talk to 5A and it'll say, then if that triggers the giggles, maybe that'll like bring that classroom to life. There's a sign but no classroom. Okay, now if it goes back when it giggles, maybe this will cause 5A to exist? Maybe? No, it wasn't that. Wasn't that. Is it you? What is it that triggers that? Because if I figure that out, that might tell me what it is. Is it just going over here? We can try the note next. It wasn't that. This is an old Yuma. Is this exhaustion? It's 3 days, all the while. Maybe a jaw like that. No, it wasn't the note. Was it the dudes, the class, or maybe another one of these? So it's gonna be either that or door's locked. Okay, now it has to be this because this is everything. And if it doesn't do it this time, then I'm freaking clueless. Come on. Whoa! Then what was triggering it? Because it happened twice, so... I don't believe this. That. Wait, did the sign on this side disappear? Oh, there it is. Oh, we don't even know. I don't think the doll is the one that's giggling. The doll is weeping, but the giggling, I think, is something else. I think it's a ghost. I am baffled. Alright, yeah, you can't go this way. We know. Alright, well, then I'll go back to 1A. Weep, weep. Alright, it just did the weep, weep. Anything I could have missed up here? I don't know what I need to do is the problem. That's the thing with this game. It's been like that a couple times where like there was this one thing on this one panel that because I didn't touch it, I was stuck. Well, maybe it's something down here. I mean, that's what happens when you remake a game from the, I think, what was it, like the 90s, very early 90s, without like giving it a ton of certain quality of life things. And I kind of respect that to some degrees, because it's like the puzzles in this are very like dated is the nicest way to put it. All right, let's go to the classroom, and then if it's not there, I'm probably gonna look it up. So this is getting silly. I want to just, if I can get it to giggle again, then I'll go back up and see if anything changed. No giggle. Okay, then let's just go to the classroom. May prove invaluable to finding his victim's remains. I mean, yeah. It's a radar of some kind, but that's... It's like being vague about it even, like it may. Empty. Did we see this already? No, there's one thing of... Oh yeah, kids are victims. Yeah, we know that. We don't necessarily agree with that, but we know it. Nothing new. Maybe I don't think I did. Did I not go in here? I may not have gone in here. Oh shit! Saenoki Naho-san. Well, I feel stupid now. I could have just come here. You're a liar! 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 Those child spirits didn't give a crap about the killer's stupid repentance. Get back, Suzumoto-san! Hey! I've said it before and I'll say it again. Your voice really travels. You're alive! Kishinuma-kun! You okay, Shinosaki? You're the one to ask. What on earth happened to you? There's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as you turned that corner before, I got struck in the noggin from behind. But I'm fine. Don't worry. I don't know exactly where. I was locked up in some gloomy little room. He is, her bae, I guess? I don't know. He was locked up with her earlier in chapter, what was it? I want to say 2? And they were wandering around, and they were there when Mayu was her name, died. Child spirits were there, along with some really big dude holding a hammer. How did you get here then? After a little while in that room, I lost consciousness again. When I woke up, I was in the first floor hallway. So, did somebody carry you there? Either way, I'm just glad you're alright. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't want anybody else to die. Yeah. I am not mistaken. If each of these child spirits were to find peace, even if they had to be appeased one by one, then these closed spaces, given shape by their bound souls, should not be able to remain in existence. We let them hear the killer's regrets, though, and it did nothing to help us. What kind of person are we dealing with here, anyway? The man with the hammer who attacked you, he was their murderer. I mean, we figured this out already. Like, who else would it be? Serious? Well, think about it. Who is the only non-ghost here? It seems he's got a violent streak, even in death as well. He harms the living indiscriminately. But your first order of business would be to quell his wanton behavior. Okay, and how the fuck are we gonna do that? Yeah, how are we supposed to do that?
先生が調べた記
Based
事
on
に
my
よる
mentor's research, that antique doll you've got in your hands should be a good place to start.
あの男の持ち物です。
It belonged to him in life.
母親にもらった
He was given it by his mother, and reportedly he relies on it to keep his mind leveled and heart in balance.
きっとそれを
I'm certain he must be looking for it.
ちょっと待ってくれ。
Hold on a second.
先生って
Who's this mentor of yours?
私のことはせ
My personal affairs and none of your concern. What's happening? Sorry about that. You'll need to find that man's body or his remains at any rate.
この校舎のどこかにあるはず。
They should be in this school building somewhere.
それを
And if you find
返
them
してやれば
and return to the doll to their side,
いいんだよ。
everything will be just fine. No, son.
お友達の死を
Your friend's death is your own fault. What
なんだあれ。
the hell was that
信
all
用して
about?
いいのか。
We really believe she just any word she just said?
でも
Maybe not, but it's as good a place to start as any.
さっき
Earlier, as I was passing through the first floor,
泣いて
the
た。
doll started crying, like
しくしく
weeping loudly.
マジかよ。
Seriously?
相変わらず気持ち悪い人形だな。
Let me tell you, I sure didn't miss having that thing around.
探知機になるかも。
Well, we might
子供た
be
ちを
able to
殺
use
した
it
犯
to,
人の
like a tracking
死体を探
device.
す。
It could lead us right to the murderer's body. Either way, let's just keep moving, okay? Or
怪我
can you?
大丈夫？
How's your head? Well, that's quite a bump you've got.
金槌の絵がもう。
That was a lousy aim, but he still hit my head full
もし
force
先
with
のと
the
ころがあった
full force da 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 with the hammer handle. If he'd been more accurate, I'd be goner for sure.
くそ。殺人犯。
Child killer.
たまたま私が包帯持
You're
って
lucky I just so happened to have some cloth bandages with me.
泣いといてあげる。
I'll see what I can do about dressing the wound.
お前の階段グッズ。
Part of your prop closet, I take it. Guess I should be thankful for your horror obsession after all. Oh, and now we're him? What was that? Why did you just focus up there for a second game? What was the purpose of that? Did the door open? Was that what you... Oh, you... What did? Well, tally-ho. I guess you won't... Well, gee, thanks. Sure is a whole lot I can do here. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but... Is there still an unseen force? Gasp! An unseen force is pushing you back, preventing you from progressing any further. Sensei! Message is steer clearly, nothing new has been added. Great. Super! Alright, baby. Do it. What? Oh, son of a bitch! 6 horse, 13 rooster. I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, that can only be one way. Alrighty. Okay. Red door. Yeah, there's only literally one way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One of the floorboards here is slightly raised. Peering through the crack, you can just barely make out some sort of bag in the dark recesses below. Recesses below. Try to pull it out. Yes, I do. Shuffle. With a bit of fidgeting, with a bit of spinnering, you're able to remove the item from its compartment. Just a small bag made of hemp, stained liberally with blood. There's a name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 3-5, Yoshizawa Ryo.
No.
What's gonna be inside, I wonder? Here, have a look.
やよ
Oh, way! I'm not touching that thing. You look. God, why am I so whipped? I have a bad feeling about this. Whoa! What is it? What's in the bag? See for yourself! See for yourself! The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. Turn it! Turn it! Turn it! Turn it!
この名札
This name tag. It's a boy's name. It must be the ghost of the little boy. Shinozaki! Oh. What do we do with it? Oh, it's so nasty.
返してあげよ
We give it back to its
この遺体の
rightful owner.
う一部
Huh? You out of your mind? You know, it kind of looks like a tongue, even. Ryo's tongue, the severed tongue of one of Heavenly Host murder victims, sealed in a small hemp bag. Required Ryo's tongue. Yummy. Would I just be screwed if I hadn't picked the doll up, or would I have been wandering around for an hour until I went back and picked up the doll? I'm not really into either of those, honestly. I'm gonna go save before we advance. Tally ho! Ishinumakun Shinozake! Wait, no, we want to go upstairs. Ryo is the one in the infirmary right now. We have his tongue. Oh yeah, he was. That was the thing he keeps saying. He goes, "Kazaba, Kazaba." Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, we can save in here. I'll do that. The infirmary. Hey, kid. I know. No eye contact, right? Yeah, but
だけど
Ayumi produces the boy's tongue from her bag, but nothing seems to be attracting his attention. He simply isn't noticing it.
この子に
In order to
これを
give him
返
back
す
his
には
tongue,
これ
he
を
needs to see
見
it.
せるには
Oh, we have it.
正面から視界に入れる
So it's directly gonna be his field of
い
vision,
や
huh?
無理だろ
Not gonna happen. If his eyes meet mine, I'm dead, right? And then what?
それにお前
Wait,
震えてるじゃねえか
I've never seen you shake like that before. Alright then.
俺が
Oh,
やろう。
I guess a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. He's all yours.
ダメ
Oh, stop. You can't let his case be yours. Really? Crap, he's looking right at me. Well, yeah. Ah.
吉沢亮君
Yoshizawa Ryokun.
知ってるわよ
That's right. I know your name. Show him the tongue. Yes.
かわいそうだとは
I feel bad for what happened to you, but I can't sympathize with what you're doing.
登場はしない辛いからって他人を
Hurting strangers because of your own
ところに
despair.
閉じ込めて
Pulling them into a horrible place like this.
大事な私の友達を
Killing
殺
them.
した
You killed our dear friend.
私は
I
絶
can
対
never forgive you for that.
篠崎
Shinosaki.
けど
But this is yours. It's part of your body.
返してあげる
So I'm going to give it back to you. If you said no, I'm gonna guess that we would just get the same bad end we got earlier. But I mean, I saved right before it, so we can double check. Hand it over, Ryo's tongue. Maha.
僕の下
My tongue.
お姉ちゃん
Thank you.
ありがとう
Aw. What a little sweet monster. Whoa. What's going on? Damn it. Another earthquake? You've got to be kidding me. Is it gonna fuse? It's gonna fuse, isn't it? Oh, it didn't. I won't get anywhere by wallowing in self-pity here. Yuka, I swear I'll protect you.
と助けに行くぞ
Please wait for
待って
me.
てくれ
I mean, in this, given the circumstances, I mean, you know, I can give her some, you know.
とにかく
First things first, though, I need to go check on Naomi.
赤い服の
Girl in the red dress. Hey! Hey, you, wait! Mother! I'll kill you. Well, that's nice. Okay, well, I can't go whatever that is. Hi. I'll curse you. I'll kill you. It hurts so much. I hate you, sister. It's a horribly decayed corpse with an absolutely rancid odor. Someone's cell phone is lying on the ground. Pick it up. Yes! Seiko's cell phone, found in the hallway. Seems Seiko was writing a text message to Naomi when she dropped it.
これは
This is
篠原の
Shinohara's,
携帯
isn't
じゃ
it? Seiko seemed to have been in the middle of texting someone when she dropped her phone. The text entry window is still open. While confirming the phone's owner, subtle she wound up inadvertently reading the whole thing.
篠原
Shinohara.
すまん
I'm sorry, Shinohara. I really didn't mean to.
しまったこれは
I don't think Naomi should see
今の
this.
ナオミには
Not now, at any
見せ
rate.
そうだな
Oh no.
テレビがあるのか
That is a television, isn't it? I did find that video cassette in the other building. Satoshi removes the tape from his bag and rereads the label. Kibiki Research Data, 2005, November 19th.
何かの手がかり
It might hold some important information if only we had some way of watching it, fingers crossed, I guess. Now I'm going to leave and not think about that. What? Oh, right. With the light jumping back and forth, I'll never be able to get that by myself. Someone else will have to lend me a hand. Like, literally, I'll need to go just rip one off from one of these corpses, and it'll be very easy. Here, corpse, 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 here, corpse. There's a yellowed sheet of notebook paper on the floor next to the body. The shakiness of the lettering and the contents of the memorandum suggest that its writer was on the verge of death well before pen touched paper. I need water so badly. I'm hungry, sure, but I can deal with the hunger. The thirst I can't stand. The other guy I was with, Matsubara Satoshi. He tried drinking that filthy tap water from the sink in the bathroom. He threw it all up almost immediately and burned his chest and his throat so badly he wound up dying. Tried to think outside the box, even going so far as to drink my own spit. Needless to say, it didn't help matters one bit. My tongue's so swollen at this point I can't even talk. Ironically, it's been pouring outside since we got here. If only I could have found a way to gather some of that rainwater, Satoshi might still be alive. It's almost as if someone's playing a cruel joke on me. Showing me as more water than I've ever seen before, but putting it just outside my reach. Somebody wrote that there's a whole other wing at the school, accessed through an outdoor walkway, but I never found it. As a last resort, I'm going to try drinking my own blood and become a vampire. My name is Kojima Hidemasa. I am the Count of the Vampires of the school. I'm also an 11th grader at class 2-4 at Amazaki West High. If anyone reading this ever makes it out of here alive, please... Oh, it was sad. Oh, I had this one, I can't remember. Oh. I feel bad. Please, tell my family. Tell my father what happened to me. I don't want to be a missing person for the rest of his life. I hate the idea of him always wondering where I went, or if I'm even still alive. It seemed to continue, but the rest of it is completely drenched in blood, rendering it totally illegible. Totally! It's the body. Classroom 4A. Whoa, I don't think we could get here before. Basement door is shut. Do not enter. Well, doesn't matter. We can't get in there. Well, wait. Wait, please. Chotto matte kudasai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That was worth a try. So this didn't really... Oh, we got the phone when we came over here, right? So yeah, I guess it did get us something. Now we're gonna go tell Naomi about it, I guess. Well, we're not, because he said we're not, but... These are the skeletal remains, yes! Oh, it's Naomi. Satoshi! Please don't leave me alone in here like that. Yeah, seriously, that was such a stupid decision. Sorry, I was out looking for Yuka. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Did you find her? No. The corridor that leads to where I saw her last went back to being a wall. I can't find any way of getting to the other building anymore. Other building? There's a whole other building? Yeah. It's like the school Yuka, Morishige, and I were in is different from this one. We need to find some way out of traveling. We need to find some way of traveling from one space to another. That would be ideal, yeah. Wait a minute. Why are you standing out here instead of waiting inside the infirmary? I was attacked in there earlier by some kind of black shadowy mist. Oh, I was a little scared to be in there. Afraid it might attack me again. Serious? I'm really sorry about that then. Don't worry about it, but there's something in there for sure. I think we should keep our distance.
あ
No objections
So sure.
here. All right, let's go in. Hello? Is anyone home? Hello? An old-fashioned heater. Shelves. Nothing. Da-da-da. Okay, liberty and blood, vast quantities. Okay, well, there's nothing in here now. Tally ho! Bye, Mayu. Bye, Mayu. Hello! Admit it, you hate all your friends. What, now that we have both phones, what if we go to talk to Seiko? Or, you know. Will Shimoda-san be there now? Is that supposed to mean like there's a log around here that I could take? Press buttons, nothing. What? There's no longer anyone in the... Oh, right, because Naomi. There's no Oh! I'm stupid. We walked right by her because we took her down. That's my memory for you. Let's go see if Shimoda-san's here. Shimoda-san! Hello! Guess not. Alright, it's the body of Shinohara Seiko. Her neck's been squeezed into an hour. Oh. Shinohara. Okay, nothing with the phone. Well, it was worth a try. Is the science lab gonna open now? Door. Whoa. Wait, really? Science lab. The door is moving slightly and seems unlocked, but it won't open more than just a tiny sliver. It appears as if something is blocking it from the other side. Holy shit! I'll be damned. The smell of exposed organs permeates the entire hallway. Oh, well. Not getting into that. I'm pretty sure every other time hello, welcome back. The science lab has been, like, just fake. But the door at least has been. We talk to the wall? No. Y'all. Well, what is our job gonna be right now? Now that we have Naomi, maybe we can talk to that one area? Howdy! Dei giudici non nome ganno. Nothing. Oh, okay, we can do this. Okay, that's that. The lights. Would you mind waiting here for a sec? Sure, no problem. Oh man, for like a split second I remembered that her voice, and then I forgot it again.
Naomi!
Naomi, grab it!
Okay.
Okay, got it! Custodian's key! Oh dear, that's scary.
うまくいったな。
Nicely done in there. In fact, you seem totally unfazed.
気づいてたのか
Did you figure out what we needed to do on your own or something? Actually,
さっき
I had to do something similar before. With Seiko.
そうか。
Did you?
俺はユカと
Same here, but with Yuka.
頑張ろう。
Let's keep going.
きっと会えるよ。
We'll find her. I'm sure we will. I know we will. Hello, Nika Frost. Welcome to the corpse party. I want to save first. Well, we can just do this. The door is locked. Use the custodian's key. Yes. Well. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, this is, Oh, Omi is what I was gonna say, but who turned out the lights?
何
What the?
なんで
What's going on?
何ここ
Why is it so cold?
寒い
それに何か
It really smells.
真っ暗だ。どこか
And it's
に
pitch
部屋の
black in
電気
here.
のスイッチはないか。
Can you find a light switch anywhere?
ええ
I'll try,
か
Uh-oh. Found it! What nightmare are we about to discover?
No.
Ew. Thanks. Man, it does stink, and it's
カビだけの
not
匂いじゃな
just
いよね
mold, it's
あ
probably not.
あれ
Huh?
なんだろ
That's odd.
どうした
What is it?
ううわ
Oh, nothing.
なんだろう
It's like deja vu.
この部
I
屋
swear I've
見
seen
覚え
this
があるよ
room
うな気が
before.
する
Well, good to meet you, Rika. Frost, do you prefer Rika or Frost? Rika it is. There are old, moldy tea leaves floating in the stagnant water. It's an old, beat-up kettle. It lost many fights. But it's training. It's going to win the championship soon. It knows it. Every day up through November 18th, 1975 is crossed off with a big X. What? Why? Why? Inside the cabinet, there's a notebook labeled Night Guard Logbook and a few crumpled pieces of paper. Confinement to... Now taking applications. The sheets of paper contain what appears to be a seemingly endless list of names. The lettering is worn, however, making it impossible to confirm exactly what's written. What happened? We got into the red door that is the custodian's door room, which is... Work brain. The murderer's room, supposedly. It's an old-fashioned space heater. Something sticky seems to have melted all over its surface. There are stains everywhere. Good. That's nice. It's an old Japanese-style Fusuma sliding door. Presumably opening to a closet. Torn and stained in equal measure throughout its surface.
気味が悪いな。
Something seems off about this closet.
ここだけは
I get the feeling this is one door we shouldn't open. Is that so? Oh, is it not even going to give me a choice?
気味が
Okay, I don't even get a choice. Okay, then we're going to hit the TV and start watching something, and something's going to jump out from there. You watch. There's a video 8 camcorder lying on top of the TV. Its cassette deck is empty. Its batteries also seem to have run out. However, as the LCD display isn't turning on.
どうしてこんな新しい年代のも
What
のが
is
あるんだ
something this recent doing in a place this old?
私たちみたいに
Maybe it belonged to
現代
someone
か
who
ら
was
連
brought
れてこ
here,
られ
like
た
us.
人の持ち物とか
なるほど。
Yeah, that does make
そうかも。
sense.
でも
Unfortunately, there's no cord here to hook it up to, so
バッ
the
テリー切れ
TV,
てるから使えない
and
な
it's out of batteries, so doesn't look like we'll be able to get much use out of it. Where did you come from? There's a magazine article here from a publication called Strange But True. Written by the famous Yori Junpei, whose previous works include Junpei's Believe It or Don't. Stories of the Occult is a follow-up to a previous report. Read it? Yes. Strange but true stories of the occult, chasing down the hidden past of the cursed school building. Follow up by Kibiki-ko.
天神小学校校長
Let's talk a bit more about Yanagihori Yoshikazu, beloved son of Heavenly Host Elementary's principal, Yanagihori Takamine.
校内では教師として教鞭を
The man was a born
快
instructor,
活な性質であった
pure and simple. He took up the mantle as soon as he could, and performed his duties with peerless panache. Ooh, that's a nice phrase. Peerless panache. Peerless panache. Peerless panache. Peerless panache. I like that. Peerless panache. He did it with peerless. Ooh, I like that. I like how that sounds.
突然発症した
But then the illness struck, and little by little, his winning personality gave way to pure instinct. He was slowly losing all sense of identity.
分かりやすく表現するならその
Although the cause of this illness was unknown, its effects were anything but. Simply put, the good teacher had begun reverting to a childlike state.
亡き母親から
He began carrying an antique doll with him at all times, the memento from a long-forgotten festival, perhaps given to him by his late mother.
授業中に突然号泣を
His behavior during class degraded quickly. More often than not, his lectures would cease before the period's end, and he'd begin wailing mournfully.
事件の起こる数ヶ月
Finally,
前すでに相手からの
several months prior to the kidnapping and murder incident, Yoshikazu reached a point where he could no longer communicate his thoughts.
自ら言葉を発し
Although he could still understand others, he became virtually incapable of forming words without intense focus.
児童4名連続誘拐殺
Given all the evidence mounted against
吉和
him,
の口から
Yanagihori Yoshikazu was arrested on multiple counts of kidnapping, murder, and desecration of the dead. Are we sure it was this guy?
誘拐から殺害に至るまでの具
But
体
due to his mental condition, he was never able to confess his involvement in these crimes, nor even properly discuss them with authorities.
私は
Everything hinged on the testimony of the sole survivor, one Shinohara is her name. Shinozaki Sachiko, age 7.
篠崎幸子さん当時
In search of the truth behind the less scientific afflictions this incident spurned, I, of course, chose to follow the trail of this mysterious little girl.
新聞を賑わせた犯人逮捕者
Those who have seen the infamous newspaper photos accompanying this story may remember Sachiko best as the girl with the strikingly unusual red dress.
現場で同い年の子
It's
供
hard not to feel sympathy for someone so young being forced to watch other children her age being tortured and killed one by one.
心の闇を掘り
And
起こす
certainly, if I were to find Miss Shinozaki and secure an interview,
真実を追うため
there would be some real moral concerns about digging up such painful memories.
計算すれば
But then again, she's been a full-grown and hopefully well-adjusted adult for over 10 years at this point.
犯行時のリアル
By
な
now, she should be able to look back upon those horrific events with some objectivity and give a more thorough account of what happened that day. I don't think that's how it works, my dude. Meanwhile... Chatter.
篠崎お前
What?
本
No!
当は強かった
Her name is Shino...
怖がるじゃねえよ
Oh, no. I'm impressed, Shinosaki. You're far stronger than I thought. Totally fearless, in fact. I was scared out of my mind. My brain is still struggling to make sense of all this.
ないもの
Yeah. And you were the one who got us here. Weren't you? Weren't you? I get my new Shinozaki. Okay, but look, the ghost is gone. I guess we really managed to appease it. I have not played the original before. Are you all right? You should probably dry your tears and blow your nose at least. What the hell? Not on my shirt. Didn't I tell you before that you shouldn't say things like that? What are you two? Ugh, that's really gross. Not good. She's not normally like this. I was like, yeah, well, she's not normally in a freaking this. Like, that's such a silly comment, my dude. Dave, did we already read this one? Don't read it. No, do read it. Oh yeah, we read that one already. Okay, well, we've got the doll. Let me think. I can't go this way. Okay, I can't bring myself to see Suzumoto sound like that again. I feel like I'll lose my mind. I know just what you mean. Damn it! Why did you have to die like that? Okay, so we're not going that way. Can we go to the other school where Yuka probably still is with the frickin' Psychos duo? Please? What the fuck? Judging by the size, this appears to be the main of a junior or senior high school student. Oh, I've already seen that one, I guess. Let's not go that way. The ears heavy and my ears ring. I believe there's a second wing to this place. I had no idea. Okay. Then, oh, I bet there. Are we gonna go check 1A again? Maybe that's what they want you to do. Hello! The message you wrote is still clearly nothing new. Well then, golly gee. Here maybe perhaps? Yes. Nope, unseen force. Alright, doll, you wanna give us a hint? Speak to us, tiny doll thing. Tell us your secrets, your wisdom. The shelf is crammed. No, we don't need that one right now. Maybe they will have opened that door. Oh, we can't go this way. Of course we can't. Why would I have ever thought otherwise? Ha ha ha. Silly me. Shinozaki. Your name is Shinozaki? Was it really Shinozaki? Nothing yet. We're looking for what happened. Or what's going to happen. Or what we need to happen. What we need to make happen. Do we need to go to the bathrooms? Maybe? Or the exits? Or... I don't know. What did the beads accomplish? Alright, well, you got nothing new to say. Is it here? Or I don't know. No classroom, no classroom. Alright, is the door open for you? The door is locked. You can't get in. Okay, doll. Give me the secrets. Tell me the ways. What about over here? Oh, we can't go over there either. Wait, did I see something? No. And a run button would be great. It happened. Okay. Something probably changed up here. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe.
Good.
Anything? Anything? Hello? 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 Anyone? Hello? Yes? Hello? Yes? Door's locked. Still locked? Oh, good. I do not know what I need to do. Again. But we shall find out. I got the giggle to happen, though. From before, so that's good. But it doesn't look like anything's changed, so... Huh. I'm just talking to everything. There's got to be something obvious again, I'm sure. Oh, wait. Did we just need to go talk to that ghost again now that we sent the tongue kid away? Maybe that's all we got to do. That might be it. Let's go find her. I think she was up here. I think. In that room that I think I walked right by. Was that what I did? Here? She was in this room, but she's not here now. So that's cool. What did that giggle do anything for me? Did coming up here undo whatever it did for me? I mean, can I go past the unseen force? Did I even do anything different since I was last here? No, I did not. What other areas are there? That one room. Nothing new. Okay. What about back here? I don't think I looked in here when I was in here earlier. Lever is stuck, it won't budge. There's a notch. Maybe that's what I need to find. The notch. Or the thing that goes in the notch, rather. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait. That's... Yeah, that wouldn't have anything else. Very strange. Indeed. I agree. Do you know it's empty? Or is it? You know what that says? We have read it. Oh boy. I guess this is what we're doing for a bit. No. Oh. Yes. Oh, I can't. Well, the baby thingy is not. Oh, what about the? I've got the entrance since we came back to these two. So let's try that again. Hello. Okay. Go to where the floor collapsed, but then got better. One step, rooster, 10 paces, rat? That was like around here? Like right here, I think. One. Okay, I'm in the right place. DVB! Okay, good. She's stuck, but I'm pretty sure I went too far. Can I get you over here? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Son of a monkey. All right, it's definitely around here. Probably. Though the floor here had clearly collapsed mysteriously, the gap seems to have mysteriously closed up on its own. It feels completely solid. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. That's the spot. Let's get out of here. Floor collapsed, but then got better. One step rooster, 10 paces rat. Maybe it's the other direction. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! Okay, that wasn't right. Oh, wait, it's it. Oh, it's multiple. Is it multiple spaces or just... Ah, damn it. You can't have 3 spots be it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unless it's the other direction. But that was horse, wasn't it? I mean, I'll look. Yeah. Hi! I see you! Yeah. Ah, fine, damn it. I'll go back. Read the freaking instructions. Which one do I need this time? It's rooster and rat, I think. Rooster and rat, rooster and rat. I hold the stereo. This ain't the right classroom. Rooster and the rat, the rooster and the rat. Gonna find out what weighs the rooster and rat. Yes. Okay. Beginning. So the rat is up. So north, northeast, east, southeast, south. Southwest, west. Wait, no, that's not right. Oh, wait, no. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, rooster is 10. So it's left. Right? Unless it's not that area that I need to go to. Oh, the wrong way. Because that's not the only area, but was it the only area that these two can get to right now? I don't remember. We'll find out in just a moment, hopefully, I hope. Okay. And got better. Oh, I do need to go up. Okay. One pace rooster. One. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shit. Damn it, that was it. God damn it, that was it! Come on, we gotta lose you. Come here. Come here. Oh, damn it. Didn't work. Okay. That was right! Leave me alone! Oh shit! Goodbye. She's staring right at the deep black socket where the girl's spirit's left eye once sat transfixes Ayumi's gaze. It begins slowly expanding in size. I can't. My body. The girl's socket continues to grow, slowly and methodically, enveloping Ayumi into blackness. The world vanishes into nothingness, all accompanying blah blah blah, distance, tiny white face, blah blah blah. Is this the same fucking ending as before? The face distorted. You've seen this before. Someone help. Is this literally the same fucking ending? Oh, it might actually be the same ending, actually. Man, the endings have sucked since after chapter 2. Like, this is very disappointing. Like, they really just suck. I mean, in terms of, like, oopie. Like, I'm curious, though. Back killed by child spirit. Okay, but yeah, that only counts as the one ending, I guess. 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's 4 other endings. I guess that's okay, though. Maybe it'll save itself in that regard. Okay, let's try that again. Hold on. I'm gonna just... I don't need to go back there. I'll Google the frickin' Zodiac just to be sure. Animal signs. Da, da, da. Yeah. Okay, right. Da, 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 da. Yeah, rooster is 10, and on the clock it is left. So yeah, I'm not doing anything wrong in that regard. Let's go get the instruction again. The only thing I could think is that that's not the place I'm supposed to be doing it. Went too well before it collapsed, but then got better. 1 step, rooster, 10 paces, rat. Alright, this is the first one that... Okay, come on. God damn it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shit, damn it, shit, damn it. What? Nani? No. Fine, fine. You want to play tag? Come here, let's play tag. Come on. Come on. Damn it. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Come on. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. Let's check every freaking square of this area. I'd be like right around here. Forgot if it's a place I have hit before and it just didn't pick it up for some dumb reason. Okay. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2. It's this! It's this! It's this one! Why? Okay, I'm looking it up. I have the answer. It's not working. So either I forgot the other area. All right. Corpse party chapter 4. Rooster rat. Motherfucker. 2F. Okay, if this was not the right area. Okay. Okay, there was another area. I am stupid. How did I turn around? How long have I been turned around? What the hell? How did I do that? When did this happen? Oh shit. How long have I been turned up? What the hell? 1 second. I need to fix that. What the? Well, that's not right either. How did I do this to myself? I'm very curious if anyone was... I mean, it must have happened, obviously, while I was... Alright, I'm gonna have to close that out real quick and open it up again. That's bizarre. What on earth happened to cause that? Anyway. Alright, looks like I'm okay, though. Said it looks like I'm okay, though. Yes. Sorry about that. I'm very curious as to when that happened, but... God, how long has it been like that? Jesus! Oh no! Anyway, so... Apparently I was not where I needed to be. I think I do kind of remember now. So, let's see here. Is it this? Alright. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Son of a bitch! Shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. From beneath the floorboards, you manage to fish out a crank-like key that resembles the winder from an old-fashioned pocket watch.
なんだこりゃ。
The heck is this?
扉の鍵じゃなさそう。
Doesn't look like it would fit any door I know. I know where it goes. It goes in that thingy. Acquired winder. And we'll save. Boy, well, I feel it was literally right here after all that time. Good golly gosh, I am smart. Howdy ho. Use the winder. It did indeed slip into the device without any trouble, but nothing happened.
おいおい。
Oi, oi, come on. The lever is a bit more give than it did before. There's some space to go down one more notch. Try to forcing it, yes!
この
Gah. What? 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 Is new, I guess. To whatever that is. A third building? Eve. Oh, a locker room.
ここは
Wow.
シャワーがあるぞ。
Get a load of this place. Got showers and everything, and I don't like. Oh no, oh gosh, I'm having Outlast flashbacks. Yeah, make a stop. I got my head. Sama. Sama got my head. What? Shinozaki?
大丈夫かよ。
Are you okay? Are you alright? Did you
また何か
feel something again? Oh,
また鼻血か。
another nosebleed.
鼻だからいいが、脳の血管で
Just
も切れたら
her
大
nose,
変だぞ。
it's fine, but if the blood vessel burst in her brain or something.
篠崎、
Here, Shinozaki,
これ
stuff some
鼻に
tissues up your nose to stop the bleeding. Thanks. I have some of my
持
own,
って
but
るけど
you got yours out
もらっと
already.
く。
な、
Yeah, go ahead.
例
Did the
の影響以前に
get to her?
体力的にもう限界
No,
か。
she's been a little
そ
off
ろそろ
since
休ませて
before
やらな
that.
いとな。
She's probably reached her limit. Needs to rest. Oh. Good. It's blood from Mayumi's nose. Your own reflection stares back at you. Strangely, you have more wrinkles than you remember. No matter how hard you turn the handle, no water is coming out of the faucet. No matter how hard you turn the handle, no water is coming out of the faucet. The handle seems rusted in place, it won't budge. No matter how hard, no water. The bucket is crammed full of discarded underwear, all twisted up like wrung out dish rags. Okay. Anything in here? The locker is empty. So what, the other ones are not? A high school uniform has been shoved haphazardly into this locker. Arai Takuya. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything else in here, so... What do we got? What? Oh, we're out. Cool. Huh. What do we have here? No running by the pool. There's a fucking pool? It's essentially an oversized faucet or pump, obviously used for filling the pool. Its entire surface is covered in moss that seems to have absorbed some of the water, puffing it up with a thick, blackish green slime coat of ultra shiny slime. It's S rank, a 5-star slime. Cool, huh? Can't even see in the other side of it with all this rain. Alright, here goes. Shinozaki, this clearly isn't working. Why don't I take the doll for a bit? You'll catch your death cold out here. Go back inside. I can handle the search. You just wait for me in the locker room.
あなた一人で
What's gonna happen if a ghost shows up again, huh? You think you'll be able to handle it? Don't worry about me. If anything happens, I'll call you. You can come to my rescue. Alright, just don't do anything stupid. There you go. Aw. You say something? Gotta try to lighten her load as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. I grow concerned. What's up with this murky water? Let's tell them what could be down there. All I know is I got dead in this pool. Of course, I can't really swim, so... that's not good. Alright, same thing. Okay, same thing. Caution! Confirm all swimmers have vacated the pool before draining. Let's double back and check on her. So what is it? No, that one was no running by the pool. Does this... Wait, how do I get that other paper? Oi. Oi. Oi, 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 where is she? Oh.
どう
Well, not much report yet, unfortunately. Don't worry, though. It's not like I'm too scared to keep looking. The spirit latches onto you while your defenses are down. It'll be with you for the rest of your life, so... Please be careful. Just be careful, okay? I will. God, these sprites are so good. Like, she's sitting down. That's so cute. Alright, let's go around, I guess. There's a sign on the door that says pump room. The door is locked. The door is locked. Okay. What? Looks like there's a key lodged in the crack between two tiles. Try to dig it out? Well, yeah. Convenient. Pump room key. Acquired pump room key. Pump room, huh? I've had enough. That was Shinozaki's voice. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? What's that? No, there's no way. Come on, give me a break here. Pump room, pump room, pump room. No, wait, no, wait. It said careful to drain before, which means, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck. Lock it, yes? So instantly snapped. It was... Yeah. Oh shit, it's dark. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Go back. Oh. Oh shit, this... Then jump in! I can't. Oh, oh no. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. But that seems like they fell and Shinosaki is still in the locker room, right? Do I have to go to the fucking locker room to see she's not in there? It sounded like her. Shinosaki! Damn it, she's not here. I guess that really was her then. What the hell is she thinking? Okay, so now I have to know what's wrong with her. What am I doing? I should have never taken my eyes off her. This is all my fault, goddammit. Okay, okay, do pump. Okay, don't do pump. Jump in. Shinosaki! Where are you, Shinosaki? Shinosaki! What? Are you sure this is where the waves are coming from? Wait, I was supposed to see? Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Well, she's dead. Is that gonna be... Wow. That might be the worst one yet. Worst part, in my opinion, if he was going way down. Ironically, it's what does it say? Laxern lover. Ironically, though, I'm getting less because of it. I get to be less traumatized out of the affair, but still, this is very disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. All right, so I'm going to assume what happens is see this a key. Here's Splash. We have to go see her that she's... Oh shit! Oh god, I hope that temp save wasn't... I might have just really fucked up. Okay, thank god. I have to actually look where the fucking thing is. I'm stupid. My bad. You crazy kids. Do that. Take this. Step in the crack or you'll make your Brahmas back. I've had enough. Okay, it's like right. Give me a break here. I think I know where it was. Okie doke. Shinosaki! Shinosaki! Alright, now we go in. Yes, yes, yes. Shinosaki, Shinosaki. Alright, it was like right here? Oh. It was. She's not here. Oh shit. I picked the wrong spot. No, you didn't. Then it was right here. You sure this is where the waves are coming from? He's not here.
ここじゃない。
I picked the wrong spot. No, no, I'm right. It's like right around here. It's her. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Don't worry, Shinozaki. I'm pulling you up. Aw. We saved her.
篠崎
Shinozaki. Good. Is she still got a pulse?
篠崎
Shinozaki.
おい
Come on, breathe already, damn it. God, don't worry me like that.
落ち着いたか
You bet with me now.
ったく
So tell me, why the hell did you jump into the pool? You called me out there, didn't you?
死ぬまくんが呼んだんじゃない。
俺が
What?
呼ばれて
I heard your voice, so I ran outside.
覚えて
And
ないけど。
after that, I don't remember much else.
気がついたら
The next thing I
目の前
knew,
が真緑で
my vision was all this
口の中にいっ
sickening
ぱい
green color. My mouth was full of water.
クソ
God damn it!
もう例の仕業
Was this the work of those ghosts
に
again?
なるとは
Can't believe they can trick us so easily.
やっぱなんかあるな
Gotta be something in that pool.
え
Blah! There's something
何
stuck in my poop. Oh god, it's like algae or something. Blah!
シャワーの水
Wonder if the showers will work. Don't. This seems like a bad idea. It seems like a bad idea. It seems like a bad idea.
あ
Oh, nothing.
口の中
I
に
get rid of this horrible taste and I smell absolutely fruity. I hate this. What
ふざけやがって
does she think I feel? Oh god, don't you.
篠崎
Shinozaki,
とりあえず雨で
how about we go into the rain and wash ourselves off a little?
雨程度じゃ口洗
Oh,
えるかどう
I
か
don't
わ
know
か
how
んないけ
much
ど
how rainwater will be for getting that taste out of your mouth. Okay.
よし
Okay,
行こうぜ
okay, all right then. What was
後でどっかで
after
服
this?
乾かさないと
Oh,
な
figure out how to dry our clothes.
How? どうだ
Feeling better?
案外
Yeah,
口すすげた
yeah. Surprisingly, I was able to rinse out my mouth pretty thoroughly.
そうか
Where are you?
よかったな
That's good.
あ篠崎
So, Shinozaki, while I was out here, I came across a room in the back that I'd kind of like to check out.
私も行
I'll
く
go with you.
その方が
That's probably for the best.
そうし
Alright, let's do it. Okay, well, I want to see what happens. So first we need to save for real. But what if I go in there while she's in the water? Like, surely that half-assed, unforgivably bad end is not all you get from that. Surely. Alright, resume. Do this. Okay. Let's try going to the pump room. Wait. A crude label written on a piece of tape attached to the device reads water pump. Right below it, there's a slot for some sort of lever or handle. The drainage, turn it, yes! I've done it! I've saved the day! What was that? Did something get stuck in the drain? Nah. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck it up. Oh, God. Well, I was right. Yay. Hooray. No. That's Shinozaki. Man, it's you that has the only good, quote-unquote good endings here, isn't it? Why? Why did this have to happen? Oh, God, no. Shinozaki, no. Ah! Although even then, is that it? Really? Oh, maybe not? No. How the fuck do you give me a freaking horrifying cannibal ending in chapter 2 and then just fail to live up to that completely? Like, is that... Alright, one of these is gonna be the get all the memoirs ending. So... Game, you're running out of chances to not have a... Well, no, I mean, you're running out of chances, period. Well, let's go. Also, I have totally screwed up the memoirs of this chapter, haven't I? Like, I don't think I found one. Which means, to get that ending, I'll have to go through this whole thing again. Hooray! Well, let's go, Shinozaki. Unlock it. The key was so rusted and brittle. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well. Is there anything else in here, or... No. Yes! Oh, that's a nice water sound effect, though. Very guys straining. Oh, very, very relaxing. I like that. Anything else around? No? I bet a memoir would have been in here if I'd been getting them. Gasp. It's the body of a female student, rotting and decayed. Kamijo Mitsuki. I removed the wheel from the water pump and threw it into the pool. Hopefully that'll keep anyone from finding the little treasure I left in the spigot. That bitch killed my friends. She could spend eternity without a tongue for all I care. The dim lights around you are reflecting off of something deep inside the drainage grate. Try to fish it out? Yes, I think I will. What is this thing? Some kind of handle? Rusted valve wheel. Found at the bottom of the pool. It probably got sucked in when the water was drained. Interesting. But what am I to do with that? It's the corpse of a very tiny individual. Being pickled in this filthy brine for so long seems to have floated its skin into a patchwork of pustules. That's great. It's the body of a female student rotting and decayed. Really? Based on size, this appears to be the body of a high schooler. Long-term exposure to the dirty, contaminated water has left it quite a mess. Tanaka Hirune. Essentially an oversized faucet or pump, obviously used from the pool. Its entire surface is covered in moss and blah 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 blah. So what is this thingy for? Do I take this back? Well, I better. A crude label, handle, attached to the rusted valve wheel. Yes. That's as far as it's gonna go. I think it's too rusted to turn anymore. Okay, and that did what? What did that do? What did that do? Is it for me? Is it for you? What did that do? Was this here? Or maybe it was. Oh, what did that? There is what that did. It's something they hid. It's a small handbag. It's stained with copious amounts of blood. It seems to have fallen from the spigot. An elementary schooler's ID name tag is attached to it. It just barely fits. Heavenly Host, Elementary School, Class 1, 6, Tsuji Tokiko. The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. And now I wanna throw up. Throw up. Throw up.
女の子の
What's a girl's name? Okiko's tongue. It's the severed tongue of one of the host murder victims sealed in a small handbag. Hooray! And now we're gonna give it to her. We're gonna give it to her. Hooray! 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 It's gonna be a great day. We're gonna give her her tongue. It's gonna be something that rhymes with tongue. Hooray! And now we're walking down the hallway. Walking down the hallway. Gonna not die, gonna not die, gonna say hi, gonna not die, gonna say hi, Oh, where the fuck are you? Oh.
どっちに渡せばいいの
Which one do we give it to? You. Right?
はい。
Give it back, yeah! Give me back my eye. How am I supposed to know whose tongue we've got? Pull out the tongue bag. Yes! This be the right one. Tsuji Tokiko!
返してあげるよ
This is yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. Offer the spirit Tokiko's tongue. Did we pick the wrong girl? The deep black socket and it's the same shitty ending. Wow. I can't.
動かない
Move my body. The girl's socket. Yay. Distant Futures devotee. What? Oh shit, was that a new ending and I skipped it? Sucked into the pool, body drained. Okay, no, it wasn't. Or it was a very slightly different version of the same shitty ending. Okay, so this one goes to Headless. Man, Satoshi and Naomi haven't really been doing much, have they? Wait a minute. What would happen if the Headless one kills us? You, kill us. She's got no head above her chin. How are we supposed to know whose tongue we've got? Pull out the tongue back. No! Starting to feel like a bad idea. The other ghost is headed this way. We have to run. Oh, she's got no tongue above her chin. Oh, this one won't even kill us. The little girl's spirit is staggering toward Ayumi, blood gushing up from her gaping cross-section of head as she walks. Please be the right one. Tsuji Tokiko! Gun! This is yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. Offer the spirit Tokiko's tongue. What happened? The other ghost is headed this way. We have to run. Alright, we're out. Peace. That fucking giggle. Now do we just need to like wander around until the doll talks again? I'm not gonna do that. I have to still have that guide open, don't I? No, I don't, actually. Shit. Crap. 3 walk through, maybe that'll. Chapter 4. Chapter 4, pick. Infirmary, antique doll, infirmary, Bill's tongue. Alright, what do we do after Tokiko's key? Tokiko's key. Tokiko's key. Go to the east stairway. Okay. Don't need to look any more than that. My head did not randomly turn around this time. I still would like to know how the hell that happened. Nani the fuck? Okay, well I would have, okay, if I'd played a little bit I would have found this out, but... Alright. Okay. Here we go again. Where the hell's it gonna take us this time? Where your friend was splattered. Oh, fuck off. The floorboards beneath that wall. Right under her globby entrails. Where the floor dips and the blood pools. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. Get in there good and dig it out. You're getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch.
そんなとこにあるもの
God, if that's where it is.
取って
Not sure
来れるか
we
よ
can ever bring ourselves to get it.
誰かいるのか
That voice. No.
森重
What is she?
無事だったか
You're alive. Oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no 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 no.
いやー岸沼
Ah,
それに
in our
そちらも
classroom.
無事で何より
God, he sounds way too turned on right now. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound. Hmm? What happened?
ああちょっとな
It's a long story.
どこにいたんだ
So where have you been?
別館の方にいたんだけど
I was in the second
さっき
wing
急に気を失った
until a short while ago, but suddenly lost conscious.
気
Mm.
がついたら
When I
なんか
woke
校舎の
up
雰囲気
here,
が
it
変わってて
felt as if the air had somehow changed.
な
God.
ああと
Oh, yes, I didn't briefly cross paths with Machida and his sister. Yes, yes, we are. And speaking of sick, this guy is one sick fuck. Hi, Sho, how you doing?
本当か
You did?
あいつらも
So they're okay too?
うん
Mm, yes, they
なんか
are.
妹がはぐれてたみたい
Though when I next ran into Mochida's sister, it seemed she and her brother had minded ways.
森重
What did she get? Good?
それ
What is that in
手に
your
持って
hand?
るもの
Morishige appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hands. Hmm? Oh, this?
ああこれ
I found it under the floorboards in the hallway. Oh god, he already did it?
と
He was playing with it and all
見つけたんだけど
just up these stairs.
何かのまじない
Is it some kind of charm?
いるの
Do you want it?
じゃあ
Please take it.
渡してくよ
I'm merely
俺は
searching
今
for a certain
人
someone.
探しでそれどころ
So
じゃ
I have no need for charms at the present time. Haha, you don't know that you were just playing inside of that someone. You severed tongue of one of the heavenly host murder victims, sealed in a small hemp bag. Received another tongue bag from Morishige. As with the others, there's a student ID name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 5-2, Anno Yuki.
じゃあね
Well, I should be going now.
なんだその目
What's wrong, Class Rep? You look like you've seen a ghost.
そうだ
Ah, yes! One more
一の絵で
thing.
待ち合わせしようって
Mochida said we should all try to meet up in classroom 1A.
おう
Okay. Oh,
多分よ
I'm guessing.
鈴本の
It wasn't from
あの場所じゃなくて
Suzumoto's spot.
近くの床に
Maybe
も
it
転がってたんだろ
shifted over a few feet and he got it from there. I mean, if he didn't, then,
怖い
that really freaked
あの
me
人
out.
手
Did you see his hands?
まみれだっ
They
た
were covered in blood. Honestly, given the way he's been acting, I'm kind of glad that's all they're covered in right now. I just made myself feel really gross. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like. Oh. Fuck me. Oh, God. Or Shiga, I don't like you. I hope you don't make it through this. I really hope you don't make it through this. Hey, we got your tongue.
こ
This
の子は片目がない
girl's missing an eye.
返してあげるべき
But
体
as a
の
tongue, is that going to be enough? What do we do? Pull out the tongue bag. Yes! The girl lowers her head and begins rocking slowly back and forth.
カンノ
Kanno,
ユキちゃん
Yuki-chan?
返してあげる
This is for you. It is yours,
あなたの
isn't
もの
it?
で
Offered the spirits Yuki's tongue. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you very much. Oh.
Get
Did it.
やったな
You did it, Shinozaki.
これ
The
で
three of them.
あと一人
Let's leave this girl. But no, no more.
幽霊と喋ってると
Every time I talk to these
どんどん
ghosts,
自分の死に近
I
づ
feel
いて
like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself.
わかる
Do you have any idea what that's like?
自分の
Keep
死に顔が
trying out how look when I'm dead and I'm not even trying.
頭の中に
It just pops into my head all on its own. Such a horrible image. Which is funny because all of your endings with the ghosts are nothing.
帰り
I wanna go home.
たい帰
I
り
just
たい
wanna go home. Back to my mom. My sister. And Mochika-kun. Really?
Shinozaki わかった
All right. Next one is mine then,
俺がいな
okay?
いからよしっかり
So just
おい
try and pull your what?
あ
God damn it!
また地震か
Not again!
だこれ
This one's big too. Scream. What? 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 Nani? Was I knocked out? And you're separated, right?
どこだここ
Where
は
am I? What? Huh?
ここ
Is this
俺らの教
our
室
classroom? No fooling?
マジかよ
Maji? Junzaki!
篠崎しっかりし
Hey,
ろよ
wake up! She's breathing at least.
篠崎
Shinozaki, come on, wake up already. Kishinuma-kun? Huh? What?
見てみろよ周り
Take a look around. Look!
俺も
I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are.
嘘
No way. We're back?
本当
For real?
ここ
Is this our school, really?
マジだよ
It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk.
俺の机だ
Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it.
ってことは
It's true. That means... Yeah, we made it out. We're home. We're home.
さあ
Yeah, stuck on that world. Okay. Where's the bad news?
も
I never thought I'd live to see home again.
う
I never. Well, Okay, where is the other shoe gonna drop? Guess there's no Satoshi or Yui sensei or anyone else, huh? The shelves are filled with personal effects belonging to the class 2-9 primary and assistant homeroom teachers. Yui sensei has some cans of cat food in here. I'm not sure that's the sort of thing she should be storing in the classroom, though. It's not, alright, yeah, we already said this. Oh, alright, you already said that. 10/27, Culture Festival in full swing. Let's go. Let's sell, I don't know why I said go. Let's sell us some red bean soup like there's no tomorrow. Day duty, Nomura / Takayanagi. We're collecting to buy a bouquet of flowers for our dear friend Suzume, who will be leaving us for a new school after the festival. 300 yen per person. Contact Shinozaki Ayumi for payment. Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway. Stretching around in the darkened corridors of our school building at 8 in the evening just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grow in intensity, the windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black. Is this reality? Is everything up until now just a dream? Where am I right now? What am I doing? Justiguy! What's wrong? I'm sorry? Excuse me, what the fuck is that? Can we not? What the hell is this? It's not over, is it? Why is it over? Why? Ew, is it Seiko? Or is this someone else? No! Come back! Don't come any closer! It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. On the day I was kidnapped. I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. I didn't want to see her face. So after school, I decided that instead of going home, I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little to watch the rain. That's when Yoshikazu sensei showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with Mom. He listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh. He was sick and couldn't speak much. He's a very kind man. I really liked him. Then you two are nice people.
姉さん。ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry.
あなたは
She's so
5年
tiny.
生の
She must be 5th grader.
菅野
No,
ゆきちゃんね。
right?
さっきは
Thank you for what you did back there.
ございます。殺された
For
私たち
making
を
the effort to help
成
those of
仏
us
させようとしてくれて
killed in that school.
結局成仏は
Didn't
できたの
we
か？
succeed though? So
なんで
why are you still here?
いいえ、
No, you
でき
didn't.
てません。
あなたたちから言葉
We
を奪った
returned your tongues.
抜
We
き取られた舌は
gave you back
返
your
した
ability to
し、
speak out.
あなたたちにひ
And
どい
we
ことを
even
した。
got your murderer to repent for what he did. When did you do that? At what point did you do that?
やっぱり
Is it just
許
that
せな
you
い。
can't forgive him no matter what?
私たちの成仏
Appeasing us isn't about
Yes.
forgiveness.
許さないという
Doesn't matter if we
それ
forgive
ぞ
or
れの
not.
意志は関係ないんです。懺悔とは
Repentance is
犯人と
between the
被害者と
criminal
の
and
間
the
に存
victim.
在して、
It's the sole act
それ
capable of
単体で
moving us.
私たち被害者の霊を動かすものです。私たちが
And we
天
exist
神
as
小学校
fragments of the
異空間
sacred
に閉じ
ground
込
upon
めている
which
霊場の断
heavenly
片だ
host
から
is sealed.
私たちを
I
動かす
believe
と
that
いう方
moving
法は
us is your
正
best
しい
course
と
of
思いま
action.
す。
Why?
だけど
But
足り
it's
て
not
いないん
enough.
です。
His repentance just wasn't enough.
懺悔が
あいつの
So you're saying
文化人形が
his
喋った言葉
words,
では
words spoken by the doll,
ってこと。
weren't good enough to appease you? I mean, the doll clearly didn't mean it.
あれは
That's not.
ち
で
So what then?
なんだって無関係の人間を
Why do you feel the need
何人
to
も
trap
何人も閉じ込
one
めてるんだ。
innocent stranger after another in that godforsaken place?
俺たちをあそこに呼び寄
Child
せたのは
spirits are the one who summoned us there, aren't
この
you?
幽霊たちだろ。
That's not true.
違います。
だと
The hell did you mean by that?
私たちは
We're just the
異
cogs
空
that
間をつ
hold
な
the
ぎ止
closed
める歯
spaces
車に
together.
過ぎなくて、
お前
You killed Suzumoto, didn't you?
殺したじゃねえかよ。
Wait,
あ
もう少し
let's hear her out. Hmm,
お姉さんたちだ
I'm
けでも
just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety.
なんで急に俺たちを
Why
気
are you
遣うような言
suddenly
い方す
so
んだよ。
concerned about us?
私の
I heard about a
姉ちゃんに聞いたことが。
situation like this from my sister once. Hmm?
強い未練を残し
The
たのは
lost soul whose life
暴
was
力的に
ended
命を
violently
搾
and
取された霊
abruptly,
子は
leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets.
普通の人で言うところの
It's kind of like
桜
stopping
に
short
近い
at the
状態
edge of
でとどまって
madness,
しまうっていろんな感情や
with all
思いが
sorts
ご
of
ちゃ混
thoughts
ぜになって
and
しまっているか
feelings
ら
swirling around in your head.
本来の優しい
Your
心と
kindly nature and your
生前
sudden
の
hatred
痛み
and
や
panic begin to
敵意
spin
の気持ち
around
とコントロール
and
できず
around, and you just start acting out without any
く
sort
る
of
くる変
control.
わるって
お前の姉さんって
Your
They
sister's
know
some
shit.
kind of medium or something?
うん
Yeah,
ちょっと違うけ
something
ど
like that.
どっちもこいつの
So
本音ってわ
what
け
you're
か。
saying is this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are sides of the same coin? What? Oh.
だったら
I feel for you, I really do. So please, bring the rest of them back.
持田くんや
Mochida-kun,
先生
Yui
たちも
Sensei, everyone else
出てきてあげ
too.
て
Bring them all back too, home. Mm.
ねえ
Come on,
いるんでし
you
ょ
can do it, right?
もう
I don't
そ
think
れは
that's possible
無
anymore.
理だと思います。
どうして
Why not?
あの空間は
Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of
無
innocent
関係な
souls.
命を食べ過
Far
ぎまし
too
た。
many, in fact.
あ あそこで死んだ
The
人たち
grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of
の
them.
満員だから
There's no room left.
行き場をなくした
Because the
悲
agony
し
and
い
pain
思い
has
たちの
nowhere
影
else to
響わ
go.
ずかに残った理
It's
性を
begun feeding on the minds of
失い始めています。
souls like us who are bound there.
私だって
It won't be long
もう生きている人を
before I turn back into a vengeful
ただ無
spirit
差
who
別に
attacks
襲
people
うだ
like
け
you
の
without
怨霊になっ
mercy.
てしまいます。
あなたも
So,
味方してくれなくな
we're
るの。
going to lose you as an ally then?
だったら
So,
なおさら急がなきゃ。
why don't you just hurry up and bring them home right now?
何か
Isn't there any way for us to save Mochikun and the others?
一つだけ
There
あ
may
り
be
ます。
one way.
どうするんだよ。
What is it?
お兄さんも知
I
っている
think
方
you
法です。
already know. You have to return to the closed spaces.
私たち
Find all four of us Heavenly Host serial
児童4
kidnapping
名
and
誘
murder
拐
victims
殺害事件被害者みんなを
and put us all to
成仏さ
rest.
せてくれれば
Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs
湿った異
anymore,
空間に
so they'll begin
大
to
き
fall
な
apart.
歪みが生まれます。そうすれば
And you just might get your friends back.
あそこへ
You expect us to
ま
go
た戻
back?
るのかよ。それに
And this time,
せっかく
instead
残
of
りあと
just
一人だと思って
having
たの
one
に
person left to appease, we have to go back to draw the drawing board and appease all four of you?
どうしてさっき
Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts
成
weren't good
仏でき
enough?
なかった。
What is there to hide?
それは
It's just
思い出したくないんです。
something I don't want to remember, but
どうしても知りたい
if
の
you
なら
really want to know,
教えます。
I'll tell you.
あ
I'll
の
tell
時
you
のこと。
everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Ayumi's hand, and in an instant, their two beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. What?
Shirozaki!
Shirozaki! It hurts. It hurts. Nani? Huh?
どうなったの？
What happened to me? Are you gonna like relive the
した
memories?
はずなのに
Didn't I pass out?
意識がある。
Why am I fully aware right now? Oh god.
真っ暗だし
I can't see a thing.
体
I
が
can't move.
なんか
It's like
疲れ
that
た時になる。
feeling you get when you're really
しばりみたい
tired. Sleep paralysis. I think, oh god, don't make me think it's sleep paralysis, please. Don't bring that into this. Oh, where? Can I move? Shinozaki Sachiko, the little girl in the red dress and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School. Following the incident, Sachiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here. Are we gonna find out the truth? I mean, now we've kind of put it together that, you know, they're all named Shinozaki, but I digress. Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family. No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son, it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as the primary focus for the public interest, with all other details fading into the background. Though, of course, after learning that Sachiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had. I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess. Oh god. Is this what I get for complaining about the bad endings? That I have to see this?
部屋の光景が見え
But
る
I can clearly see the room I'm in now. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Are you gonna make... Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Don't do that. Don't do... Ah, shit.
私の他に
There's one boy and two girls in here aside from myself.
顔に見覚え
I
がある
recognize them.
みんな
They're
あの犯人に殺
children
された
who were killed in
天神症
Heavenly
の子
Host
供たち
during
だ
that incident, but
まだ
they're
生きてる
still alive.
けど私を含め
But fortunately,
Minna
they're all
手足を縛ら
bound
れて
hand and foot,
床
just
に
sprawled
転
out
が
on
さ
the
れている
floor, and so am I.
だから私も体
That's the
が
real
動かない
reason
の
I
かしら
can't move. Weep, weep. Oh no. I am not ready for this. Somebody please save me. Oh, oh, please no. No, I can't see.
目隠しをされ
No, I'm blindfolded.
何も
I
見え
can't
ない
see a thing that's happening to me.
手足も縛られてるから
Since my hands and
目
feet are
隠し
tied
を
up,
取ることも
I
できない
can't remove the blindfold either.
こうしていると恐怖は
It just makes everything so much worse.
耳が
I guess
どん
because
ど
I
ん敏
can't
感
see,
に
I
なる
need to listen more intently.
周りの子たちのおえつの声
Helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the
私
cramped
も恐
room.
怖で頭が割れそう
So
になる
scared, it feels like my head's going to explode.
何するのよ
What are you doing to me?
どうして目隠し
Why am I blindfolded?
ねえ
Tie me. Cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet. Please.
ほどいてよねえ
Please.
何度も叫んだ
I
けど
kept begging and pleading,
男は私から
but all
離
I
れて
heard
い
in
った
response was the man walking away from me.
に
Oh, uh,
順番って
murder?
何人間の声とは思え
I've
ない
never heard screaming
凄ま
like
じい
this
音波の
before.
ような叫び声
It's pure primal terror, cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end.
それが
Feels like
ず
he's
っと続く
screaming for an eternity, I think.
今ま
He's
さに
being
殺され
killed
てる
right now.
なんてこと
God, what the hell is he doing to him?
こんな残酷な目に遭って
What
る
deserves this?
なぜせめて早く
Why is God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? The sounds. Been at least a half an hour now?
何度も何度も
Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart
絞り
from
出さ
the
れた男
inside
の子とうとう
finally come to a
聞こえ
halt.
なくなった間髪入れずに
Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life. And the symphony goes on.
が狂う。私のやめて。
God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it!
まだ終わらない。早く。
Is it still going on? Come on, just die already.
早く。
Die already. God, what is wrong with me?
わからないけど。
You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace. Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped, and the room grew quiet again. That would have been her head, right? Thump, thump, thump. Those footsteps are getting closer. All my hair is standing on end at this point. Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen. Like I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea. Jesus. In order. God. Why am I relieved by the silence? The kid next to me just died. Which means it's my turn now. Ah! Someone's got me by the hair. They're pulling my head up. Taking off my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer. The 4 missing children were found in a basement room at Heavenly Host Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction. When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused. Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part, however, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used. Or... Nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent. The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children has been listed as loss of blood following removal of the tongue. But the actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it. Oh no. Following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets. Oh god, what? These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Shinozaki Sachiko herself. Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor, then killed one by one. One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, and then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out. His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room. Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away. With my blindfold removed, the sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined. The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all. It was your mom? It was one of the children. It was a little girl. Her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes. And then... Oh good. She just started giggling. I can't do that right now. Ah. He was opening and closing the bloodied scissors over and over again, and the sound kept echoing throughout the room. Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. Oh, why? Why is it you? Oh, no. No. The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times. Oh god, I heard the word soup before the text came up. Oh no. I don't want to read that. Oh. Fuck. Until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency, she was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Oh god, are you making Shinozaki live that? Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me, and makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all. Oh yeah. But it was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yanagi Yoshikazu was officially charged. Now, going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing. Therefore, it comes as no surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected. What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternative possible explanations. And I remind you, this is mere conjecture. But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yanagi Hori Yoshikazu really the murderer of the 3 victims? Is it possible this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all? Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through speech. And despite his childlike reversion, he'd always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly. All his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much, shocked to hear such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable atrocities. He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it. Then again, he may simply have lost his mind. Look at his father. It was around this same time that Principal Yanagihori Takamine suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most peculiar way. Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over his walls, as if possessed. He seemed frightened of someone. It would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by. If he could wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, then perhaps so too could his son.
そこに私は人知を超えた力の
I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful than anything man could devise.
開校当初より閉鎖されていた
From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever. What are we looking
天
at?
神小学校の地下室
Heavenly
に関
Host
する
Elementary School's sealed
大
basement
きな呪い
room
の存
has
在
existed as some form of cursed ground.
この連続児童誘拐殺
And to
害
find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident.
さらに遡ること
Back a whole 20 years.
おぼろげながら
I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on this situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless. What?
廃校になった後
Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down, but demolished altogether, and another school built... Yeah, that was stupid in its place.
失われた天神小学校の
It's
地
no
下
longer
室を調べ
possible
ること
to
は不可能
investigate the basement room directly.
私の助手が
But my protege has found what may be the next best thing.
不可能が
Something that could make the impossible possible once more.
その準備に
Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now.
詳しくは次回
Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. Kibikiko! 2003, July 22. Continued in Chapter 5, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Chapter 5 has been unlocked. Chapter 4 has been unlocked. That was a a lot of fucked. Wow. Title screen music changed again too. Who the fuck are these dudes? I need to do something light after that. I know I was, yeah, so... Fuck. Farewell corpse party, blah, 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 blah.